Hey everybody, this is Shammy. Welcome to my channel, and today we are discussing top 10 productivity hacks. We want to be productive. Who doesn't want to be? Everybody wants, but sometimes despite wanting to be productive, we are unproductive sometimes. So today we are discussing some hacks that may help you in your life to be productive. Without further ado, let's dig in. Tip number 1. Prioritize and plan. Sometimes we need to do a to-do list. Before you go to sleep, you need to make a to-do list for next day. And we need to identify some urgent, important, not so urgent, not so important, and okay kind of a task that you need to do at some point, but those are not urgent, not important as well. But some tasks are important and urgent, some tasks are urgent but not important, some tasks are important but not so urgent. So when you identify those tasks for the next day, it's in front of your eyes, it's much easier for you to focus on which task you need to do first. And when you do this, you will see that you have a complete idea that what needs to be done by the end of the day. So you can prioritize and plan accordingly. I use my MacBook note and my phone's note, so I can synchronize both. So whenever I'm in front of the desk, even I'm not in the desk, I can still take a look what needs to be done, what does not need to be done. Today, maybe I can do it day after tomorrow. If I think that I want to do it day after tomorrow, I automatically shift to day after tomorrow and create a to-do list, and I finish it by that day. So you can choose your way. You can do a manual journaling, you can do on your phone, you can do on Google Calendar, you can go use Google Task or any other app that you are comfortable with. Tip number 2, time blocking. You need to do a lot of things for tomorrow, for example. So you need to finish a lot of emails, you need to finish a lot of phone calls, you need to do some work on some project, you need to talk to some people. So allocate time for all those separate tasks. And if you do that, you will not multitask and waste your time. Some people think that multitasking is a good thing, but our brain scientifically proven that we can focus only at a thing at a time. So when you multitask, you basically are not focusing on anything completely. So avoid multitasking and allocate your time for that particular task. I usually do, when I wake up, I don't communicate with a lot of people, I don't check my phone. So I finish on the task that I need to do by myself. And once I open my phone and I'm communicating with other people, I start replying to the emails, I start replying to people. Sometimes I check emails, but I don't reply immediately. I schedule those emails for some other time. So they can get that email maybe at 9 o'clock in the morning, but I have written that email at 7 o'clock in the morning. For example, I typically don't do that, but I'm just giving you for an example. So you are time blocking for different tasks at a different timing. So you find your ways how this can suit your lifestyle. Some people are awake during night and you can write your emails during night, and you can schedule that for morning. I sometimes do that. When I'm unable to fall asleep, I go to my computer and I write all the emails that I need to send in the morning, and I sleep a little longer in the morning. It does interrupt my circadian rhythm, but sometimes some tasks are inevitable and we need to go along with our life. Tip number 3, Pomodoro technique. This is an interesting way to focus on your work. So typically you work for 25 minutes and then take a break for 5 minutes, and then after 4 cycles you take a break for 15 to 20 minutes. So this is an interesting way of prevent burnout and focus on your work completely. So you know that you can't take a break after 25 minutes, so you focus on your work, and when you take a break you can check your phone or do other stuff. Tip number 4, eliminate distractions. Believe it or not, phone is a distraction. Sometimes when I have my phone with me, I am like more interested going to my phone and checking people's life, what they are doing, and going to different apps to check whether I have received a new message or not. But when I switched off all the notification and it does not pop out on my phone or on my laptop, I have realized that I can actually focus more on my work. And I can always go on the social media whenever I'm free and talk to the people I like to talk about or talk with, and this helps me to prevent distracting my work. So eliminate all kind of distraction. It can be your phone, it can be your iPad, it can be your laptop, different notification. Some people have WhatsApp on their laptop, some people have YouTube notification on their laptop, some people have like social media notification on their laptop. So do it the way you want. So I have my social media on my laptop, but I use different browsers. So Google Chrome I generally use for my work, and Safari I use for my social media. So it's a little bit of like, it's a technique to have a little bit of hassle to do it. That actually prevents me to do it. So it helps me to be productive. Tip number 5, delegate and outsource. You don't need to do everything by yourself. You can delegate other people to do many tasks. So for instance, I don't do everything by myself. I delegate tasks in my team, who is good in what, and I ask them to do it for me. I'm not saying I give my work to them. I look into my department and I don't do everything. I have an assistant and I don't write all the press release that I need to be given in my office. So my assistant helped me to write all the press release and all the emails and stuff. Then they send it to me. I just edit them and send it from my email. So this is much easier and help me to be productive. But if I wanted to write all those emails and draft, it would kill a lot of time in my life, on my day. So you don't have to do everything. Delegate other people to do other tasks. Tip number 6, practice 2-minute rule. There are 2 things in this list. So if you need to do something and that takes less than 2 minutes, do it. You don't have any excuse. The other part is, if you want to do something and it takes more than 2 minutes, commit yourself for 2 minutes. For instance, you are not up for exercise, but you need to do exercise. So you commit yourself, I will do exercise only 2 minutes. So you dress up for exercise, you will see, actually end up doing it half an hour or the time you really want. At least more than 2 minutes you will do, because you will think, I already have dressed up, I have put so much of effort, let me do a little more. So this way, this 2-minute rule can help you to be more productive. Tip number 7, take regular breaks. Taking breaks helps you to prevent burnout, and when you are working like long hours, you can take a short break, you can stretch, you can walk, you can drink water, you can have a cup of tea, you can have a cup of coffee, you can have a phone conversation with your loved one or a friend. That will help you to refocus into your work after the break. So this also helps me a lot, boosting my productivity, and I'm sure it will help you. Try that. Tip number 8, use productivity tool. There are several productivity tools are available in this world right now, and you can choose any of them that suits your budget, that suits your lifestyle, and you like it. I personally use like Trello and Google Workspace. My work is mostly work from home, and I work from different location because our team is located in different part of the world. This helps us to actually manage our deadlines, and identify what we need to do and what other people are not doing, so we can actually push them to do it. Trello and Google Space works for us. You might try Slack or any other app that is available. There are so many apps are available which is free. I initially used Google Task, and Google Task is a very interesting way, and it is available on your phone, it is available on your browser. It is, you can access it from anywhere that has linked to your Google account. So this is a very interesting app. You can try that. It is free, and there are many other productivity apps which are also free, or you don't have to buy the premium package to use it to be productive. You can just try and see what suits your lifestyle. Tip number 9, practice mindfulness. You may wonder, what is the relationship of mindfulness and productivity? It has a huge connection. When you are like calm and quiet, you have more control in your emotions and your life, you actually are more productive than usual. If your life is falling apart and you have no control over your emotions, that will affect your work, and that will definitely affect your productivity in the long run. So try to be mindfulness, practice all kinds of mindfulness activity to cultivate a deeper relationship with your life. I usually do meditation. I have very interesting meditation. A couple of meditations are free. I'm going to link some of my favorite meditation in the description box below. You can try them. Very simple meditation based on gratitude practice, and that does a magic. I started practicing this meditation during COVID, and it helped me to balance my emotions and my instability in that time, because my mother was sick, my sister was sick, I was sick a couple of times, and that helped me to manage my emotions. I'm sure it might help you to balance your emotions too. If you don't like it, no worries. If you don't like it, leave it. If you like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and thank you. So practice mindfulness. Tip number 10, maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Prioritize your physical and mental well-being. Get enough sleep, exercise regularly, eat nutritious meals, and hydrate adequately. Taking care of your health enhances your energy levels and cognitive function, ultimately boosting productivity. Remember, productivity hacks are not one-size-fits-all solutions. Experiment with different strategies and find out what works best for you. Implementing these hacks. That's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching our video. See you soon.